Okay, David Adams here at the nest. Oh, there's some deer right there looking at me. I am learning a new software editing tool, video editor. So I need a little practice, and I figured I'll do a little nest tour, splice it all together, maybe for people like my brother who can't travel and is interested in what we're doing up here at the nest. So here we go. We're gonna head up the driveway and I'll see you at the top. Okay, I'm huffing and puffing because I'm not in good shape. But this is our little nest. I'm going to show you around. As I head up the road, you can see our snowmobiles are sitting there. Willie, Waylon, and Dolly, each of course are named. Right down here, I'll splice that in later, is steps that we put in with a railing down to what we call the pony pit, which is a horseshoe pit, but it's a little short, just for the sake of we didn't have the space. So we're gonna call it a pony pit because that's how we roll. All right, I'll turn around. And here's the nest. It's kind of like a tiny house, a tiny cabin. This little mailbox looking thing is the septic motor. So let's go in, do a quick tour, and then we'll walk around outside. Whew, I'm out of shape. Okay, we're about to head onto the porch. Yacht Rock is just going crazy up here because I like it. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm not sorry. That's my era. So we got a little journey. So this is the porch. We got a little fire pit here, seating area, plexiglass windows, keep you out of the hot, or actually mostly cold. But I left a little room at the top all the way around, so the fire pit is not a danger right there. So all of that carbon monoxide escapes. So, okay, we're headed in. Right, it's gonna be fast because it's tiny. This place is tiny. This is where we hang. That's my chair, that's Corey's chair. They both have decent views, I'll show later. You know, futon, makes into a bed. And dining table, of course, kitchen, TV. We do have Wi-Fi. Kitchen's pretty functional. It does the job. We put this mini split in mostly for cooling in the summer because it gets really hot up here. Okay, we're headed on back. This is what I call the Makita closet because it's got all our tools. Boring, but I love it. This is also supply closet. So there's good storage, pantry, all the way down for all the stuff, and tiny little bathroom with a stand-up with a shower. It's full bath. I guess full would be a tub. We don't have a tub, but this does the job. And another door that actually, I'll open it real quick. Has a pretty cool view where you can open it, kind of see into the Cle Elum Valley. We put this cover on just to keep the snow off the porch a little bit. We put this railing here as well. It was open when we first moved here. That's the business end of the cabin. We'll do that in a minute. Okay. Whoop. Queen size bed. You know, standard. TV, view up the hill. Sliding closets all the way across, so we have room for stuff. That's my Uncle Ted's snowmobile jacket, who was an actual snowmobile guy. I'm such a hacker. He's probably whispering in my ear from heaven how to ride because I'm such a neophyte. All right, so that's the nest inside. We're gonna head back out, and oh yeah, we did put a heater up on the ceiling here so we can hang out here in the winter as well. Just adds to the square foot. Okay, so we're back outside. The view is pretty spectacular. Today, Mount Stewart is mostly covered, but the view's even better up above. So we'll head up in a minute. We'll go to Hammock Hill. All right, we cut these steps and put the railing in. All of these outdoor projects are probably the reason my back is so bad. We put in just a little retaining wall for snow. The far one, can see that the pavilion we put in, the snow just kind of avalanches down. So we put a little wall over there to stop the snow with some cables to keep it. The shutters we built, little eyebrows above the shutters, are to keep the icicles from forming and breaking the shutters. All right, this is Corey's genius. Amazing. Little creek coming down. It's actually just circular, but it looks like a creek coming down. So, okay, we're going up the steps that are not code. If there is any such thing as code, these are clearly not it. I'll see you up here. Okay, I'm at the upper road that turns. We put these blocks in because obviously that stuff's coming. It's not really a retaining wall yet. It might end up being that once that all fills in, but these boulders just come down and that stops it. So, okay, here we go. This is the pavilion. We need to come up with a better name. Baby Silver. Our little teardrop trailer sits up here. It's got a queen size bed in it and a galley where we can cook. Sammy loves it. It's very cocoonish inside. It's kind of a hangout area. We got grill, refrigerator. Over here is just kind of chill and look at the view. Keep you out of the weather. This is Corey's awesome branded cover to the wine barrels. The fire pit. We'll go down those stairs in a minute. Also, another fountain that is Corey's genius. So we'll head up here is Picnic Point, which I just did some weed eating. But the steps we're gonna go up next are, I haven't gotten to those yet because I'm too tired. But how cool is that? Corey rocks. Picnic Point is like just extra where we eat. Sometimes you can put a tent up there for extra people. And we're gonna head up those stairs to what we call Hammock Hill. See that? Okay, now we're at Picnic Point. Got a little place to burn. We can't burn this time here. You can see the fire pit that we have down here actually has an insert gas in it right now, which I totally prefer because you don't smell like campfire after. I think July 1st is where there's no burning allowed. It's all got to be propane. So, okay, these steps are crazy. Thus, the railing. So I'm just gonna get to the corner here and then I'll meet you at the top. All right, you can clearly see I have not weeded this yet. We got Eddie the Eagle up here. I'll show you that when we get there. Okay, there's Eddie. Copper, we have a copper theme, copper top railings for Butte, Montana. A little rope in, something to grab as we go up. And every time I come up here, I find that I have to rely on that more. We put this in, another railing. There's a little bit of chicken wire at the bottom because if you drop your phone, your drink, you drop anything, it's steep and it's going down, so the chicken wire catches it. So Hammock Hill is a place to just sit on this log. Got some cup holders. Check out the valley. You can hang in this hammock. Got a little rope seat. Or for the more adventurous, this swing, which is basically, it feels like you're swinging out over the pavilion to nowhere. So we'll do that. Stupid. But I'm going to try to do this without falling while holding the phone. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a little crazy. That's enough. Turns my tummy. All right, heading back down. See you, Eddie. Down Hammock Hill. We're gonna go down the other set of steps. That was the first steps that Corey put in when we first got started. All right. Okay. We're heading down the other steps by Picnic Point. Heading down. And we're gonna go down to the business end. These are the first steps that Corey put in, which I was just amazed by because I didn't see it and she had the vision. But you can kind of get a vibe for the party place up here. And here we go. We're gonna head down and complete the show off Corey's lavender, which she's planting everywhere. We're gonna eventually plant more colorful flowers, mountain flowers, Russian sage, I don't know, maybe some edelweiss on this hill, but only so much you can do every summer. Mini split, heat pump, whatever you want to call it. Propane tank for the main heater. That's like a backup heater, but that does all the cooling. And, you know, just your classic Lowe's supplies. Boring, but again, I love it. All right, we're back around to the back door. And that's the tour. So we'll do the pony pit real quick and this wrap this up. All right, up this driveway is our cool neighbors, Rick and Jeanette. That's actually their property, but that little cutout right there, Sammy does archery. We call that knock point, which is super fun. And watching her get bullseyes with so little effort is very intimidating. I can't do that. That's our neighbor's shed. We keep some stuff in there and share it. These are our sleds. All right, headed down. These are probably the steps that put me over the edge with back pain. Seriously, not even kidding. Which I'm getting better, but I'm at the bottom of the steps. There's like a little standing area here. Straight through there is Mount Stewart, but it's covered today. Top views anyway, and that's the enchantment, which is amazing. So, okay, pony pit. Here we go. Little chair that I made out of logs with a drink holder. It's kind of a recliner chair. Kind of a crazy chair. All right, so this is it. And these little lids just come off. And there's the pit with the stake. That's it. Now we'll head back up for perspective. Hammock hill, pavilion, nest, pony pit. So there's really 4 levels. This place is steep. All right, I think that's it. Hope you enjoyed the nest tour. Another cool sign that Corey did. All right, time for lunch. Thanks for joining. Ciao. All right, so this is the nighttime vibe at the nest. It's a very pleasant night. It's, I don't know, a little after 9:30. Sun went down about a half an hour ago. I'll see you at the pavilion. All right. The pavilion at night is pretty cool. And this is the Yakima River. This is our swimming hole. We just kind of lounge right there in that little spot. All right, the next morning, the mountain is out. Mount Stewart. Still got some snow left on it. This is almost July 1st. Pretty morning.